You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if I told you that the player once labeled Iga Swiatek's kryptonite has now become her biggest nightmare? On a warm Sydney night, under blinding lights and deafening cheers, Coco Gauff didn't just beat the world number 2 again. She rewrote tennis history. 4 straight wins. 8 straight sets. No mercy. No doubt. And yet, despite Gauff's dominance, it wasn't Team USA celebrating in the end, because Poland found a way. And now, the United Cup final is set for a blockbuster showdown ahead of the Australian Open. This is one of the most dramatic tennis stories of 2026. Gauff versus Swiatek, a rivalry flipped upside down. On January 10, 2026, at Sydney's iconic Ken Rosewall Arena, fans witnessed far more than just another semi-final match. They witnessed a shift in power. Coco Gauff defeated Iga Swiatek 6-4, 6-2 in the United Cup semi-finals, marking her 4th consecutive straight sets win over the Polish superstar. Let that sink in. This was their 16th career meeting. And while Swiatek still leads the overall head-to-head 11-5, recent history tells a completely different story. Momentum has changed. Fear has changed sides. And Coco Gauff is no longer chasing, she's dictating. With this win, Coco Gauff achieved something no player in WTA history has ever done. Heavy checkmark, first player ever to defeat Iga Swiatek. Heavy checkmark 4 times in a row. Heavy checkmark without dropping a single set. That's 8 consecutive sets won against one of the most dominant players of the past decade. And doing so, Gauff joined Jelena Ostapenko as the only 2 players to beat Swiatek 4 straight times. But even Ostapenko never did it without losing a set. This wasn't just impressive, it was unprecedented. Brain how the match was won. Point-by-point breakdown. Tennis first set. Mental strength on display. Gauff exploded out of the gate, racing to a 4-1 lead with fearless aggression. But Swiatek, known for her resilience, fought back, winning 12 straight points to level the set at 4-4. That's where many players would panic. Coco Gauff didn't. She steadied herself, held serve with authority, then broke Swiatek at the perfect moment to take the set 6-4. Was a statement of maturity, not just talent. Tennis second set. Total domination. What followed stunned everyone in the arena. Gauff surged to a 5-0 lead, completely dismantling Swiatek's rhythm. Swiatek managed to save 3 match points, avoiding a bagel. But the result was inevitable. 6-2. The match was over. History was made. Microphone Gauff's emotional post-match words. After the match, Gauff spoke with honesty and confidence. "I knew if I kept playing my game, the opportunity would come again, and it did." Those words perfectly describe her transformation. She no longer waits for Swiatek to make mistakes. She forces them. Counterclockwise arrows button from 1 to 11 to total control. What makes this storyline even more incredible? Coco Gauff lost 11 of her first 12 matches against Swiatek. For years, Swiatek was her mental mountain. Now, Gauff has beaten her at 2024 Madrid Open, 2024 WTA Finals, 2025 United Cup, 2026 United Cup semi-final. Different seasons, different pressures. Same result. That's not luck, that's evolution. United States heartbreak for Team USA. Despite Gauff's heroics, the United States did not advance to the final. Why? After Taylor Fritz lost to Hubert Hurkacz in men's singles. The tie stood at 1-1. Everything came down to mixed doubles. Gauff and Christian Harrison fought bravely, but Katarzyna Kawa and Jan Zielinski edged them out in 2 tense tiebreaks. Poland advanced. USA was eliminated, and dreams of a third United Cup title in 4 years vanished. Poland's team spirit shines. Even after her loss, Iga Swiatek showed leadership. She posted on Instagram, "Challenging day for me, but I'm grateful for my team. See you in the final." Her words reflected resilience, not defeat. And that mindset carried Poland forward. This is now Poland's 3rd straight United Cup final, after runner-up finishes in 2024 and 2025. Switzerland enters the final. Benčić on fire. Poland's final opponent, Switzerland. Led by Belinda Benčić, the Swiss team defeated Belgium 2-1. Benčić has been flawless. 8 wins. 4 singles. 4 doubles. After clinching the deciding match, she admitted, "It felt like 170 kilos fell off my shoulders. Pressure released." Crystal ball. What this means for the Australian Open. The Australian Open begins January 18, 2026, and the timing of this rivalry shift could not be more important. Magnifying glass tilted left. Iga Swiatek, still world number 2, has never won the Australian Open. Best result, 2025 semi-final loss to Madison Keys. Skipping Adelaide and Hobart for focused preparation. She's hungry, focused, dangerous. Fire. Coco Gauff now owns 8 career wins over top 2 players. Dominant on hard courts. Mentally fearless. A legitimate Grand Slam contender. The question is no longer if she can win a major. It's when. Globe showing Europe-Africa why this moment matters for women's tennis. This rivalry shift symbolizes something bigger. Women's tennis is wide open and no invincibility. No guarantees. Every match matters. Every player believes. And Coco Gauff. She just announced herself as the new standard bearer. Coco Gauff may not be in the United Cup final, but she walked out of Sydney with something far bigger. Respect. Confidence. Control. Poland marches on. Switzerland believes. And the Australian Open awaits. One thing is certain. Tennis, the era of fear is over. Tennis, the rivalry has changed. Tennis and Coco Gauff is ready for greatness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.